response to a call from Junie, Trent has come to the planet of Cambridge. On a hunch, he goes to the bar. Junie is there.
You know, if you wanted to see me, you could have picked a quieter place.
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
So why are we here?
To find Quintain. He's a scholarly type, so we'll pose as fellow academics.
No offense, but would that fool a professor?
Not in your case. But we're not fooling him, we're fooling his pilot. I couldn't find Quintain, so we're questioning other people who know him. I'll be handling the talking. Keep your stupid locked in your skull by shutting your mouth.
Anything else?
Bring the full wine bottle.
They head over to one of the tables. Quintain's pilot is there.
So, we're wondering where Quintain is.
I don't know, but Dr. Sinclair might. She works with him. She's on planet Sprocket. Now pay me.
Junie gives... Wait.
That's intentional.
Junie gives in full wine bottle. Junie received information.
I got paid in wine and beer in the same day for the same information.
Beer? Who gave you that? Rhinelanders?
Got it in one.
Trent and Junie turn and look at the camera.
Ruh-roh!
They launch and begin heading to planet Sprocket. On the way, they come across the Bretonian battleship Norfolk.
Is that a dude or...
That's a
Think
dude.
so.
Freeport One is a lady.
Okay, yeah. Are you going in the direction of Sprocket? Be careful, there are Rhinelanders over there, and they've taken to shooting people.
Okay.
They fly on. Soon they reach the space station Freeport 1.
Be careful, there are Rhinelanders out there. Okay, I'm sure we'll be fine.
They keep going. Eventually, near Sprocket,
Looking good so far.
Shut up, idiot, you'll...
Rhineland ships appear out of nowhere.
jinx it.
They fight off the Rhineland ships and head down to the planet.
Did you see that? They appeared out of nowhere. It's like they had cloaking devices. This is serious. We need to get Sinclair the heck out of here.
They find Sinclair's archaeological dig site. It seems deserted.
No lights, no radio contact, no phone, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be. This doesn't feel right.
Oh, it's probably okay.
They land.
We need to find Sinclair and get the heck out of here.
They look around on foot and soon find Sinclair. Trent tells her their story and shows her the artifact for proof.
Well, gentlemen, or rather, lady and gentlemen, this is definitely a genuine, bona fide treasure map. I mean, artifact.
Really?
Oh yes, Mr. Bumbo told me so.
Okay, ignoring that. Any idea why someone would want to kill us to get the artifact?
No clue. It's only of interest to people like me who research these alien ruins. They were left by a race called the Don Kazat, but aside from us, nobody would get any use from it.
Well, the Rhinelanders want it, and they have cloaking devices now. It could have something to do with that. Cloaking ships, I mean.
Mr. Trent, I'm a scientist. I deal in facts, not fiction.
So, researching little green men from another planet are your stock in trade, but cloaking devices are just too science fiction-y for you?
I work for the History Channel.
Ah, I see.
Focus. We can discuss this later. Sinclair, your friend Quintain has vanished, and so have a lot of my friends in the Liberty Security Force, and it's all related to this artifact somehow, and it looks like the Rhinelanders are behind it. No, I will never come with you. Never, ever, ever.
A random guy comes running up.
Doctor, Rhinelanders have appeared and are shooting at us.
Ever, 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 ever.
The base rocks as Rhineland ships start their bombing runs.
Okay, let's get the heck out of here.
They get the heck out of there. As they're leaving, a bomb destroys the base behind them. The moment they reach space, the docking ring is destroyed too. Exterior shot of large structure exploding in space.
Deja vu.
Oh no, everything is exploding. Today is not a good day. Habakkuk.
Huh?
What? Nobody ever swears by the poor guy. I didn't want him to feel left out.
I'm getting shot at by Rhinelanders.
Meh.
Rhinelander starts shooting at Junie's ship.
Okay, let's get out of here. We can hide in the nebula. They'll never follow us there.
Soon they reach the nebula.
Ha! This nebula should mask us from their sensors. Let me just check my sensors. I don't see any Rhinelanders. So that must mean they're not following us.
I can't help but feel there's a gap in your logic somewhere.
Stow it. Anyone have any idea where to go now? We can hide on a station nearby. It was abandoned some time ago. There is an anomaly right outside its window.
This seems like a familiar scenario, but I can't put my finger on it.
They head to the station.
So, why did you go to the trouble of returning the artifact to me? Return? It used to be mine, but a mean-looking dude stole it one time. Ah, well, everyone wants to kill us because of it, and we want to know why. So you roped me in without asking, knowing it could get me killed. Yes.
Also, I think it might be socketable.
Well, too late to worry about it, I guess. By the way, how did you know where to find me? We bribed your pilot with wine. The Rhinelanders knew where to find you because they bribed him with beer. Yeah, he's very fired.
They land on the station and go to the bar.
Nobody here. Aha! Unguarded bottles of alcohol!
Dr. Sinclair looks out over the majestic sight of the anomaly right outside the window. She opens her mouth to say something philosophical when the station is attacked.
Oh, this is like the time when we went to Dr. Van Pelt's place and...
Run! Run for your life! Bring some of these bottles with you when you come.
Despite the apparent urgency, Trent hangs around for a bit, selling salvage, getting his ship fixed, standing in the empty bar and having a roaring old time. Eventually he launches to find a battle in progress. The station is destroyed.
Deja vu again!
So Junie, Trent and Sinclair fight the Rhinelanders and win.
So what now? Let's go to Leeds and visit my friend, Churchill.
Well, as long as we go somewhere that's not here, I'm okay with that. It's not like the Rhinelanders would send secret agents with cloaking devices after us into Bretonia over this.
They all share a hearty laugh and head to a jump hole nearby. But after they jump, they see more Rhinelanders on the other side.
Rhinelanders, let's shoot them!
Racist.
Don't shoot! We're good guy Rhinelanders. Let's all help each other get out of here. There's a jump hole nearby that goes to Leeds.
What? How do you know we're going to Leeds?
Well, you're being attacked by Rhinelanders, so obviously you want to be on the same island with Churchill.
Makes sense.
Let's trust them. And how did you get to be so trusting all of a sudden? Oh, come on. They're Rhinelanders, but with Libertonian accents. Obviously this means that they're good guys. TM.
They decide to follow the good guy Rhinelanders through the jump hole to Leeds. But as they approach the jump hole, they see a Rhineland battleship with its fighter escorts guarding the jump hole.
Okay, here's the plan. Fly willy-nilly at the battleship. Meanwhile, we'll cloak and hit them with torpedoes when they least expect it.
Aha, so you get a sneak attack critical.
Exactly. We should then be able to take out an entire battleship with like 2 or 3 shots each.
Makes sense.
Commander Zane, Mr. Trent. We've been waiting. Commander Zane, Mr. Trent. We've been looking for you. Hand over the artifact and we will spare your life.
That's ungrammatical. Between me and Junie, we have 2 lives.
Since when do you have one of those?
The good guy Rhinelanders decloak and fire their torpedoes at the battleship.
It's a trap!
The battleship explodes. All the good guys kill all the remaining bad guys.
Well, that's it. Bye.
They leave and are never mentioned again. Trent, Junie and Sinclair head over to Leeds. They arrive at Churchill's place and Trent goes in first.
Ah, so you're back and alive too. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result.
Junie walks in. Churchill's jaw drops. A cigar lands on... The cigar lands on his foot and burns his toes.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madam. I am Richard Winston Churchill.
Your foot is on fire.
And you, dear madam, are a vision of loveliness. But tomorrow my foot will no longer be on fire.
Smooth.
In walks Sinclair. Churchill seems to be getting more and more cheerful by the second.
There's 2 of them. Splendid. This means we can share, Trent.
Let's store my research notes, as well as the artifacts which 2 empires are willing to go to war over, in your friend's shop.
Wait, I didn't agree to that.
An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last.
That sounds familiar somehow. All right, fine, you can stay.
Trent leaves and goes on adventures of the paid variety. Later, Junie contacts him over the comm.
Dr. Sinclair says she's gotten as far as she can without Quintain, so you need to find him. Go talk to his pilot, Dexter. He runs a laboratory on an abandoned battleship in the Dublin system.
Well, if he's there, it's not abandoned, now is it?
Don't try to be clever. You're not good at it.
Trent arrives at the inhabited, abandoned battleship. Nobody answering to the description of Dexter is around. A ditzy girl, her ditzier mom, and somehow even ditzier dad are the only people there. Eventually, Trent walks into what appears to be a bedroom. Suddenly, one of the bookcases swings open, revealing Dexter.
Ah, Freelancer! Get out of my laboratory!
I'm looking for a guy called Quintain. Do you know him?
Well, Mr. Trent, it seems we can help each other. You're looking for Quintain, I'm looking for a lab rat to do heinous experiments on.
I'm your rodent.
He tries making an enthusiastic hand gesture but breaks a finger.
Ow! Ah!
You're perfect!
Trent and Dexter launch into space. Dexter escorts Trent to a huge maze in space.
Complete this maze. There is some cake at the far end of it.
Yay!
Trent sets off. Since there are no side branches in this maze, it's surprisingly easy. Trent gets it right on the third try.
Done. Now where's my cake?
Ha! The cake is a lie.
That's disappointing.
That's your reaction? My experiment was meant to test your reaction to outdated pop cultural references.
That was a pop cultural reference? From when?
Never mind. I'll send you the coordinates to where Quintain is. It's in a gas mining base. Now scoot and don't let my parents see you, or Dee Dee. Especially Dee Dee.
Trent flies to where Quintain is, on a station right next door to the battleship. As he approaches, he hears the station over the comm.
Negative. Leave the area at once.
Oh, okay.
He begins to leave. However, it turns out that the station is talking to some Rhinelanders. Trent helps the station to defeat them. In return, the station lets him land. On board the station, Trent walks around randomly when a guy shows up pointing a gun at him.
Hey, easy with that.
You fought well out there. Come on, someone wants to have a look at you.
They walk over to some old guy who is looking the other way.
Dr. Quintain. And who are you? And who are you? I thought you wanted to have a look at me. Why are you looking away? Because the camera is here and I'm mugging. Huh. Okay, I'm Trent. Sinclair sent me to find you. I find that difficult to believe since she has no idea where I am.
He finally turns around and sees Trent.
Gah! Thanks for that ego boost. Anyway, I knew where to find you because your pilot told me. Yeah, he's very fired.
Oh, he dons a terrible orange toupee and calls Dexter.
You're fired!
He closes the comm channel and removes the wig.
As for you, how do I know you're not working for the Rhinelanders? But I fought them too. Bam! Hit them straight from the back. Boom! Fire was everywhere. Boom! Boom! Blowing up made a big loud noise like boom! 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 There's no sound in space. Yeah, there is. There totally is. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Thanks for the help. Now my guys will throw you out an airlock. You're right, and you're welcome. Also, what?
The doctor's bodyguards grab Trent.
Wait, I have a Dom Pedro or whatever. You're not making sense here. Or a Sancho Hansa or something. Dom Quixote? That's right, an Easter egg with JPEG artifacts floating around it. I don't suppose you'd have it with you. No, that would be too easy. So where is it then? On Leeds with Sinclair. She's studying it. Leeds or the artifact? The latter. Okay then, let's go. My bodyguards are coming with.
Soon after, in space.
So we're going to Leeds? That blight on our culture? Hey, I was born there. Like I said, that blight on our culture?
They fly to Leeds, fighting off a few Rhinelanders along the way. As they approach the planet, Quintain sends his bodyguards away for some reason and follows Trent down to the surface and into Churchill's shop.
Yeah, who's this then?
Some old fart. I'll have you know, sir, that I'm the foremost authority on xenoarchaeology.
Didn't I see you on the History Channel?
Shut up. Where's Sinclair?
They take him to her.
Quintain! Dang it, I am mad as heck at you.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
You never call, you never write, you never call to say that you're gonna write about calling. Why did you disappear like that?
I came to my lab one night and fell over a light fixture on the floor. Then a chair fell on me from the ceiling. My lab had been turned upside down.
Doesn't he turn himself upside down? He likes belly rubs.
That's true, I didn't think of that. But either way, a man named Watercress came by and told me that I wasn't safe anymore. So I renounced civilization and on the word of a random bystander.
That seems logical.
Anyway, where's the artifact?
Junie shows up with the artifact in hand.
Magnificent. May I?
Junie nods. Quintain grabs her hands and starts dancing with her.
I thought you meant whether you could look at the artifact.
Oh, right. It's magnificent.
Not really, it's kind of a cheesy effect.
Not for 2003.
The doorbell rings. Churchill goes to look and finds two Rhinelanders.
We are looking for a man. This one.
They show him a picture of Quintain.
Wow, who's that? Jabba the Hutt's retarded cousin? Haven't seen him though, and I can't say I'm sorry.
We can be patient, Mr. Churchill. We'll be back.
Never! I shall fight you on the doorstep. I shall fight you on the counter. I shall defend my dodgy second-hand shop, whatever the cost may be, provided that it doesn't surpass the combined value of my merchandise and the landlord's deposit, which, admittedly, would not be that difficult.
Okay, bye then.
Everyone, including Quintain, shows up to watch them go and say dramatic things.
We haven't actually left yet.
Oh, sorry.
This is awkward.
The Rhinelanders and our heroes glance at their shoes and the ceiling for a while.
Could you just leave and pretend you made a dramatic exit? It would be better for all of us.
Ah, yes. A good idea, Herr Trent. Thank you. We won't be far.
They leave dramatically, and the gravity of the scene slightly marred by the fact that Churchill's automatic doorbell breaks into a rousing 8-bit rendition of Old MacDonald.
Oh no! Where do we go now?
We need to find that watercress guy. He's in the border world somewhere. Churchill, you should disappear for a while.
Okay.
He vanishes. In space above planet Leeds, Junie, Trent, Quintain and Sinclair leave orbit and head to the nearby trade lane.
We need to get out of here. The Rhinelanders might send secret agents with cloaking devices after us into Bretonia over this.
Some Rhinelanders decloak.
I told you I'd be back.
They chase off the Rhinelanders and take the trade lane to Stoke Smelter. But when they get there are more Rhinelanders that they also fight off. They take the next trade lane to reach the jump gate.
Let me guess. There'll be more Rhinelanders for us to fight off.
There are.
Drat.
Suddenly, Churchill's ship arrives, along with two others. A voice comes over the comm.
Don't worry, Clint. We are here to help you. Ach so. Jawohl.
Who are you?
It's me, Churchill.
Why do you sound like a Japanese guy trying to sound like a German guy?
It must be your imagination, mein Rebel Clint son. Anyway, let's get these line rentals.
Trent shrugs. They fight off the Rhinelanders and the Rhinelanders too.
Thanks for the rescue, Mr. Churchill.
When I heard about the attack on Stokes, I gathered some of my friends from my old frying days.
You were a fry cook?
No, I fry. I fry in space.
I could get you some sunblock for that.
How did you get here so quickly? We were at Stokes like half a minute ago.
Nah, that's easy. He showed me that trick a long time ago. You can just take a shortcut through a plot hole.
Also, I find your accent offensive.
Where I find your name offensive.
You take that back. My name is as Japanese as hot dogs and apple pie.
Maybe we should get the heck out of here before more Rhinelanders show up.
That is what they do. In the next system, they run across yet more Rhinelanders.
There's too many of them.
We'll sacrifice our lives to buy you some time to escape.
Domo. Auf sayonara then.
They leave.
Wasn't that a bit heartless?
Was what?
Those guys just sacrificed their lives and...
Suddenly, two Rhineland gunships show up.
Go, Junie. Go, Quintain. Go, Sinclair. Clint and I shall sacrifice our lives for you. We'll hold them off until you can get away. Fear not. Should we die, we will still be with you in spirit. It is a far, far better thing.
Churchill, I already killed the two gunships.
Oh.
They go to where the others are waiting by a jump hole.
We were about to go back and look for you.
It wasn't even that long. And also, I think you missed the point of us being a distraction from the gunships if you're just going back to fight them. Besides, if you went back for us, why not go back for Churchill's friends?
Churchill had friends with him? I must have missed that. We need to go through this jump hole, but first, we must ensure that it's phase-aligned.
Is this going to be like that thing with the jump gates that supposedly have codes, only everyone forgets about that, and we never really need to worry about whether jump holes are phase-aligned ever again after this? Mr. Trent, you go first. Are you trying to get me killed?
Yeah.
Yes!
Trent goes through the jump hole without incident, and everyone else follows.
Let's go to Shiitake Station. It's in this system. Watercress and I have an arrangement to leave messages with the bartender. You know, you people place a lot of trust in bartenders. It's not like they ever spread rumors or sell information or anything.
Everyone laughs merrily and they dock with the station. After a while, they launch again.
Okay, so the bartender told me that Watercress is on a station in the next system. We just need to go to him.
Bye.
Where are you going?
If there really is going to be a fight between Leinrand and Bletonia, I am needed at home.
Home? Where's that? I would have said Bretonia, but by your accent it could also be Kusari or Rhineland or Middle Earth.
We will meet again, I promise you.
He leaves.
Yes, I'm sure he'll be playing a large part in the rest of the story. It's not like his voice actor already left and was obviously replaced by a Japanese guy to say a bunch of lines that they threw into the script at the last second.
Anyway, let's go to Watercress.
They fly along and suddenly get ambushed by a whole Rhineland fleet.
Oh, Shiitake Station.
3 random fighters show up.
We'll save you. Quintain and Sinclair, get out of here. We'll take care of the fleet.
No offense, but aren't you flying daggers? Those things are useless and flimsy. You'd need extremely powerful shields just to survive this.
We do. We have character shields.
By the way, who are you?
Watercress sent us to help you.
How did he know we were coming?
Oh, the bartender on Shiitake Station mentioned it. He's got a radio talk show.
They win the battle.
Let's go to the jump hole that leads to Watercress's system. Take point, Mr. Trent. Are we going to bother checking whether the jump hole is phase-aligned?
What? Don't just make a random technobabble. You can use jump holes anytime you want. Phase-aligned, what nonsense.
I hate being right sometimes. Oh well, at least it won't be dangerous.
He flies into some random gas clouds and almost blows himself up. But they manage to reach the jump hole, go through it, and land on Watercress's base. In Watercress's base, Trent and the gang walk up to some bodyguards.
Where are you going?
To see Watercress.
He sees no one.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's blind? He'll see me.
He sees no one.
He bumps Quintain.
Hey!
He pulls a gun on the bodyguard.
Now that I've got your attention, take us to see Watercress.
I think, my friend, you misunderstand your position. I'm expendable.
The other bodyguards have drawn their own guns by this point.
You sound proud of that. What does it mean?
I'm not sure.
He looks at his feet, embarrassed.
Neither am I, but I think it has something to do with Sylvester Stallone.
Suddenly, Watercress appears.
Ah, Dr. Quintain. I see you got here safely, and you brought protection. Very wise.
No, Trent isn't wise. He's kind of an idiot.
Please tell him to stand down.
Mr. Trent!
Trent goes down on his haunches.
What are you doing?
I'm standing down. Isn't that what it means?
Everyone ignores him and leaves. Later, in the bar.
Thanks for everything, Watercress.
Don't mention it.
Quintain and Sinclair wander off, leaving Junie and Trent in Watercress's slimy company.
Who do you work for, Mr. Watercress?
Well, let's just say that your enemies are our enemies.
Give me a straight answer. Who do you work for?
Watercress sits down, slimily.
The Order.
You were the ones who blew up the Donau that time. Admiral Schultzky's flagship. He was on his way to Planet Manhattan to attend a high-level meeting with President Jacoby, and I had to keep my distance.
Ah, so you were there?
I helped blow up the ships that blew up the Donau.
You killed my friends.
Oh, yeah. Awkward.
There is a short silence.
So, you see that nebula today? Talk about green.
Yes, Junie, riveting!
Quintain barges into the scattered remains of their conversation, with Sinclair in tow.
There's just one more thing we'll need to figure out how to use the artifact. The Grodius Tome. That sounds unappealing.
The Grotius Tome is a Don Quixote relic. It was originally found in a Don Quixote sewer, where it has spent the last several million years, hence the name. If we want to understand the artifact, we'll need the Grotius Tome. It holds the key. The smelly, smelly key. It's in a Kusari museum in an airtight metal cylinder, for obvious reasons.
We have agents in Kusari who can find it.
No dice. I'm going too.
You don't read.
Everyone goes off and does other things. Several days later, they rendezvous back at the bar.
Really trust me, do you, Mr. Trent?
Well, your Sylvester Stallone wannabe and his friends did pull their guns on me. Also, the bartender you trust with super sensitive information has a talk show.
You make a really good point.
I'm going with Trent. Where you go, I go.
The radio in the bar starts playing a song.
And I will always love.
Junie hurriedly switches off the radio and everyone shuttles out of the bar. Watercrest follows, slimily. Trent and Junie fly to Kusari and arrive in the Kyushu system.
Welcome to Kyushu.
Bless you.
We're meeting a local potentate. He also works for the Order. His name is Lord Hakura.
So how do we get to him?
We can always make fun of his haircut.
Huh?
Oh, you mean, right. We're in the Aka dust field. To get to planet Kyushu, we need to fly past planet Aso.
Ah, so.
It's funny, I used to fly around in this asteroid field when I was younger. I haven't been here in over a decade.
What? You've had your license for that long? How old are you, lady?
Junie stares dagger in Trent's general direction.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Whoa!
Later, they land on planet Kyushu.
Come on, Trent. Lord Hakura will be waiting for us in the bar.
No surprises there.
They walk into the bar and see Lord Hakura just standing around, as the leaders of entire prefectures usually do.
Mr. Trent, Miss Zane, I was told you would be coming.
Oh hey, I know that voice. It's Chulcher.
No, I'm Lord Hakura. I'm the prefect of Honshu.
He notices Trent staring at him as if he's gone. He notices Trent stare at him as if he's grown an extra head.
Is there a problem?
Sorry, you're just not what I expected.
You expected a terrorist, then?
Nope. Considering that you're Junie's friend, I expected a drunkard.
I serve the Order to help my people. Okay.
The Grotius Tome?
Oh, yes. We can't get it right away. Maybe later. Bye.
He turns on his heel and leaves.
Well, that was a spectacular waste of time.
Off I go. Until later.
She leaves too.
Okay.